purpose of this video is to introduce you to the Blackboard learning system at Southwestern Baptist Theological Seminary and to the syllabus for Revive This Nation, formerly known as the Revival Evangelism Practicum. As you log into Blackboard, this is the screen that you will see. When you click on the Revival Evangelism Practicum, it should bring you to this page, which is the Start Here page. You'll see the banner logo at the top, and then you'll see a welcome message from me, Thomas White. I'm fortunate enough to be able to teach this class to you this semester, and I hope to make it the best class you'll have here at the seminary. In the announcements section here on the left will be where I will add ongoing announcements that you may need to know throughout Blackboard. I'll try to send you an email, so check your student email as well. But keep tabs here just so that you can make sure you know what's going on, and of course I'll mention it during the class as well. You can see the syllabus listed here, which I'll go over in a moment, but I want to make special notice of the Resources for Evangelism and Preaching tab. When you click on this, I have several resources for you, and I'll also be posting some more videos in the coming days to this section of the website. Under the Evangelism resources, you would find tips on witnessing tracts and several different methods that I want you to look through and read through. If you were to go back and to look at the preaching and preparing a sermon resources, I have several audio clips, and I'll also have some videos that will be added in the coming days. And perhaps you go to a church that likes to do door-to-door surveys. I have several samples for you here that you can utilize that will hopefully be a good resource for you during this class and while you're going on the revivals. We also have a course documents section. In this course documents section, I particularly want you to pay attention to the sample passages to preach. I would love for you to have all 5 passages determined, picked out, read through, and prayed over before the class ever begins in January. If you can do that, you'll be well on your way to having 5 great sermons faithful to the text, and the Lord will do something miraculous through those. You can see here an assignments tab that we'll be posting for your various sermons that you have to turn in on your sermon briefs, and then some other tools that are used more in online classes than in classes that meet on a regular basis. If you were to look at the syllabus, though, and to click for the syllabus to open, and I already have it open down here for us, so I will bring it up, you would see here a description, a purpose, some objectives. I'll let you read through all of these. You only have one required text for this book. It is Haddon Robinson's Biblical Preaching, the Development and Delivery of Expository Messages. You'll also see that under the assignments you have to read that textbook, select 5 texts, prepare 5 sermon briefs, and then go preach. That's basically all it is. No late assignments will be accepted because you have to have these sermons ready to preach them. The congregation and the people who are going to be hearing deserve it, and even more importantly than that, we'll stand judgment before God one day for what we preach. So we have to be well prepared, well prayed up over these messages, and ready to deliver them. You'll see here that you get graded on your reading, on your sermon briefs, and then on the evaluation of going to preach the sermons and coming back. Basically on this, you do your part, you preach 5 solid sermons, we'll leave the rest to God, and you'll get credit for it. Here's the course schedule. And so this tells you when things are due. Now notice that the first Monday we have no class. It's Martin Luther King Jr. holiday. So we really only have about 7 or 8 weeks until it's time for you to go preach your revival. During that, you'll need to come in the second Monday that we meet, and you'll have your headshots made. You need to have your list of 5 passages finalized. And then after that, every week you have another sermon brief due. So don't let this sneak up on you. Don't get behind. Start now. Get your sermons ready to go. Figure out exactly what passages you want to preach, and then we'll walk through how to develop those sermons. I want you to pray over those sermons, get excited about them. You've got to have the passion. You bring that to this, and we're going to pray that God will do something that's absolutely amazing. If you have any questions, feel free to email me at twhite@swbts.edu. I look forward to this class, and I look forward to our efforts to revive this nation.